This video is brought to you by G Fuel. Use promo code KING to get 10% off your next order. Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we're gonna be featuring battles from a very high ranked trainer. In fact, they are so high ranked that their trainer name is trainer12308866, and that's how many trainers they had to beat to deserve that trainer name. So the absolute beast of a trainer. They made 3,500 last season, very frequently on the leaderboard. So obviously this is someone I'm looking to cover. So let's go ahead and get started with the battles. Okay, obviously bad lead here, so probably gonna go Lickitung. Lickitung is also pretty bad here. They actually come to Registeel. Registeel is gonna have to throw two moves, right? Focus Blast and a Flash Cannon, and it's good to see the Registeel now, because obviously it would be very bad against the Bastiodon. So, oh my gosh, gonna try to okay. This is interesting. Gonna try to win switch here. Honestly, if they don't shield this, you might be able to lick down. This doesn't KO, but it would put it really low. But let's see what they want to do here. Lickitung does outpace. Lock-ons versus licks. Obviously winning switch here is super valuable, and looks like they can win switch here, which is actually kind of crazy. And then they decide to force the game. Okay, again, a lot of these players have played each other previously, so they know each other's teams, right? So obviously not a good lead here. Gonna switch straight into Lickitung. Gonna be met by Machamp. It's actually kind of okay. Gonna let this go. Should be able to live this. The unfortunate part is the Machamp also lives this. Gonna go. Ooh, okay, almost made it to Power Whip, but at least sold it that if this is a Power Whip, this would KO the Machamp. But the opponent is just too good at counting, right? So obviously gonna let this go. Okay, not entirely sure what they were doing there. So, and then gonna switch to Bastiodon. I'm assuming that they okay. Okay, they come to Azumarill. This is actually kind of okay, depending on what moveset this Azumarill has. Trying to get this extra smackdown. Obviously, you shield everything from the Azumarill, right? Because even the resisted play rust. Well, I guess like the Brave Bird would probably do the most damage if they don't have Hydro Pump. They double bait here. Interesting. Or they only have Play Rough and Ice Beam. Let's see here. And gonna catch presumably the Hydro Pump. Yes, very nice. And then they come back Skarmory, and then this game over, right? Can just farm up a bunch versus the Skarmory, and then just be able to Stone Edge they Sky Attack here. It does absolutely no damage. And obviously you want to farm versus the Skarmory as opposed to the Azumarill, and there's really no risk in this game now, so should be able to farm down. Even if they Brave Bird here, this will do like 10%, and then be able to farm down and Stone Edge the Azumarill and take out the Azumarill. Very nice play. Very weird the Machamp didn't throw a move, but really nice counting and able to win the game there. And the catch was 100% necessary. I'm actually it was 100% necessary, because if they didn't get the catch, then the Skarmory would just came back into the Trevenant, and then would have been able to. Then the Azumarill would have been CMP versus the Bastiodon later. So they come into Sableye. Okay, this is a kind of an awkward matchup, but Okay, gonna let this go. It can live any move, right? So takes like 3 foul plays to KO. Gonna bait here, which I find pretty interesting because it's pretty tough as a Sableye to win the switch here, but they actually end up shielding. Like a return doesn't KO. So gonna let this go. They do foul play. And I'm gonna look to land the Power Whip. See if they want to shield or not. Obviously, winning switch here is really important. Okay, gonna let it go, and then come into Bastion, and then unless they have like Umbreon in the back. All right, this is looking. Oh my gosh, okay, gonna come into interesting. Interesting. I'm not 100% sure they meant to do that. That was confusing there, but I think they're looking pretty all right here, right? Because this Deoxys is probably gonna have to throw. Yeah, it does throw here, right? I'm presuming the Thunderbolt, and then you one shield farm. Okay, you shield this for sure, and then you could throw it and take it out, or you could farm it down, which the farm it down probably makes more sense. You have to let this go, right? It's debuffed. Ooh, they do have the Umbreon here, which is honestly pretty bad. I don't want to say pretty bad. This is actually really bad here. Gonna have to try to get an extra move in. Oh man, there's just really no way unless they like totally screw up here. Okay, they're one away here. But they end up losing. Okay, honestly, if they would have went straight to Bastion and farmed down, and then threw a Stone Edge and then switched, then they probably would have won the game there. So it was a little bit of a confusing matchup there. All right, so this actually kind of okay. They're both doing super effective damage to each other, but typically Muse, I guess the worst moveset would be Flame Charge. It's probably just a Wild Charge. Yeah, gonna shield anyways, and they come into okay. Very interesting Pokemon here. This Rock Slide doesn't KO, but gonna shield. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, try to catch the Rock Slide. A little bit of like weird stutter lag. They will be able. They probably will superpower. Yeah, this should be a superpower, and they can switch out pretty soon, right? Okay, gonna throw the Body Slam. This shouldn't KO even at 1 stage debuffed. And looks like they lagged, and they got looked down. They debatably would have made it, so this is actually pretty bad right now. This is actually a really bad situation here. Maybe if you can catch okay. Okay. Okay, maybe this is playable though. There's no way they have a lock on down, right? They're gonna have to throw here. Okay, you presume they are at 100, so you count to 4, then go to Bastion. Oh man, just gonna straight up sack Bastion. Okay, that was this is honestly pretty confusing here. Is this a Focus Blast? Okay. Oh my gosh, this is a okay. 1 Focus Blast does not KO, right? Okay. Okay. They didn't catch, which is what they needed to do. And this Mew is is like dry. Can you farm down the Mew in time? Looks like it can make it to Surf. Oh my gosh, okay. I presume it didn't have Surf then, because they should have made after the third. Should have made it like on the way to the fourth SmackDown, but okay. Honestly, pretty confusing game there. So, okay. Okay, so now there are 5 SmackDowns, right? So it's 7. So okay. Oh, very nice. I'm not sure that was an anticipated switch or okay. Or on purpose switch. They throw the return. Which is an interesting play. Gonna throw the Power Whip, which obviously would do good amount of neutral damage. Should be able to live a foul play. Okay, unless they commit to another return, which is what the Sableye looks like it's trying to do. Okay, here comes Medicham. This is totally fine though. And then, honestly, you just switch back to Trevenant. Probably, I don't know here. Getting farm down here is a little uncomfortable. But for sure you have to go Trevenant. You just double shield these ice. You just shield these ice punches. You switch to Bastion, and then you have the Bastion mirror, but they're not going to shield, so you have to be really careful here. If your trainer 123 008836, because they're not going to shield, right? They're not going to shield the Bastion, and they really want to farm down with the Medicham. Oh my gosh, they actually do shield the Bastion. What the heck? Okay, that is very confusing there. Okay, for what reason would they... Okay, gonna have to shield this. They need 5 more for the next Ice Punch. 1, okay, 2. Oof, okay. I think the farm down... Okay, they end up no shielding here. Okay, this is... I honestly... Maybe they... What? Okay. But maybe they can win here. Some obscure win con there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure there. But regardless, okay. So obviously not a good lead. Gonna switch. Obviously miss the switch window there just slightly. And obviously not a great matchup, but not a terrible matchup. So obviously you want to try to... They're gonna... I'm assuming they're gonna Brave Bird. Yeah, they do Brave Bird. And then they come into Politoed, I presume. And then gonna Body Slam. They probably thought they were catching a Body Slam, but really nice patience not throwing right away. And they will make it to the move for the next Body Slam. Okay, looks like they don't want to make it to their move. But this is looking pretty good right now. Gonna let this go. And then look to farm down with Trevenant. And you can just basically shadow ball this. Okay, what was the point? Oh, okay, this is okay. I'm not 100% sold on that switch there, but I don't think it matters, right? But I think it was a kind of a necessary switch. They do have Seed Bomb, and Trevenant does win CMP versus the Swampert, so like it probably doesn't matter. But it was a nice catch. But honestly, they could probably just safer to shield, and because if this, I don't know. I guess there's like literally no way they can lose. Like with 2 shields and a Trevenant, and the Skarm coming in, so they're gonna shield this and then farm up. Oh, nice catch by the opponent there. That was a sick catch. They're obviously just gonna double up on the Seed Bomb and throw another Seed Bomb. But that was a sick catch there. That was a very sick catch. Doesn't really matter. Because because they're just gonna seed bomb this Swampert, and they for sure win CMP. So, but that was a sick play by the opponent. So, very nice job. Okay. All right. We're gonna have Trevenant into Surfetch. This is a good matchup, right? So by the time you get to the Shadow Ball, the Surfetch KOs to a Leaf Blade. They actually end up getting moved through. So they're at 8 right now. 9 does get the extra Shadow Claw in. They Leaf Blade. Interesting. So they must have Leaf Blade Braybird. Okay, gonna let this go. This is an interesting catch here. They do Braybird. Honestly, it would have been really sick if they would have caught on Bastion. That would have been, honestly, that would have been an unworldly play if they would have. This works out fine too, right? Gonna let this go. Obviously, just gonna come straight to Bastion. Okay. Okay, they must know what's in the back, right? Okay. Go to Bastion here. They must know what's in the back, right? So, like, and they're just gonna farm all the way down. I'm assuming they Braybird to try to, because they're gonna be able, okay, they Sky Attack here. They're gonna look to bank some energy here. Honestly, I think you could have farmed down this Surfetch, but don't think it really matters. I really don't see how the opponent, what Pokemon they could have that could possibly beat. And then assume Seed Bomb sucks so much, right? But 2 Seed Bombs won't KO, but we'll put it very low. And I like throwing the middle there. It's not the most efficient time to throw, but you really just need to get off the Seed Bomb, and then you really don't need to shield. The Trevenant can just smack down everything. They have Play Rough here. This is game over here, right? It's gonna be a GG. All right, we're gonna have Trevenant into Skarmory. See, not a good lead. Gonna go straight to Lickitung. Let's see how they want to play it. Oh, here comes Scrafty. Okay, Scrafty is really, really, really bad for this team, but it's gonna take quite a bit of damage from these body slams, but they will be able to buff up quite a bit. It's really important to keep track of the energy, and it's good to see this Scrafty now, but the likelihood of them having a Swampert in the back is pretty high. They actually do end up shielding. I guess it does more than the Seed Bomb. Probably just slightly more. And then I think you foul play here. No, not the foul play. Okay. Oh man. Hopefully they just come back into Skarmory for some reason. Okay, gonna Seed Bomb here. I think this is the appropriate play, just because they might no shield this. Okay, it does actually KO. All right. Oh, what? Okay. They're gonna. Okay, this is a interesting play. They're gonna be able to Shadow Claw down this Grand Bull, and then they need the big deny. Okay, honestly, they probably need a deny there, because this doesn't KO. But they had the move anyways, so didn't really matter there. So Grand Bull in the back is like honestly kind of crazy. Yeah, honestly kind of crazy in the back. So yeah. All right, we're gonna have I'm pretty sure Smash King uses Azu Chiefus. So okay, interesting. Okay, so they either making like a 5-head play here, predicting the, like already knowing the team, or Yeah, this is an interesting. Okay, like they know the team. They want to save the G-Fist for the Bastodon. Should live this. Okay, the Ice Beam here. Would have lived the Play Rough anyways. Definitely would have put it lower. But wouldn't be able to get this power up off anyways. So, okay. I'm assuming the G-Fist comes. Okay. Gonna go for the Power Whip. They are going for the Farm Down. Rock Slide doesn't KO. Gonna Seed Bomb here. I presume no shield here, right? Because I think that's the only play here. And then I do expect to switch. Yeah, very nice anticipation there. Gonna let this go. 2 Shadow Balls doesn't KO. Does put it, you know, decently low, but gonna let this go. And okay, this is an interesting situation. Okay, this is a very interesting situation. Can they? Okay. They're definitely just gonna Rock Slide here, right? So, does get the extra move in, which is actually really critical here. Okay, they actually end up throwing the Rock Slide into the Trevenant. Oh man, this is actually going to be a super close game here, and able to make it to the Flamethrower. Obviously, the mistake on Smashing side was throwing into the Trevenant, but wasn't sure how low the Trevenant was, so ended up being a reasonable call there. So, okay, very nice place. And is that the last battle there? I'm not sure. And that is the final battles. Thank you very much for sending me those battles. Some really entertaining ones. Some really crazy situations. Really crazy plays there, but fantastic play. Anyways, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see everyone in the next video.